Hello, I am Akshata Kumbar and welcome back to the Daily News Bulletin of Jagran English. Let's begin with the first big story of the day. Amid the outgoing outcry and nationwide protests over the Citizenship Act and the NRC, the Home Ministry today informed the Lok Sabha that the centre has till now not taken any decision to carry out a pan-India NRC exercise. On the questions of whether the government has any plans to introduce the NRC all over the country, Ministry of Home Affairs MOS Nityanand Rai said in a written reply to the Lok Sabha that till now the government has not taken any decision to prepare NRC at the national level. The Home Ministry has also said question does not arise on the questions of the modalities of a nationwide NRC and how it would put additional burden on citizens. On Monday, as the Parliament opened for the budget session, most of the opposition parties had given notices in both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha seeking debate and answers on CAA, NRC and NPR. The government has witnessed massive outrage across the country and many universities in different states against the CAA and NRC. Anti-CAA and NRC protests have continued for months in Delhi and other parts of the country. China said it would welcome assistance from the United States to fight coronavirus outbreak as the death toll rose on Tuesday by a new Delhi record to more than 420. The toll in China rose to 425 as of the end of Monday, up by a record of 64 from the previous day, the National Health Commission said today. All of the new deaths were in central Hubei province, the epicenter of the virus outbreak. Hong Kong also reported its first coronavirus death on Tuesday. A 39-year-old male who had been suffering from an underlying illness had visited China's Wuhan city in January. The death marks the second death outside mainland China. The World Health Organization has also declared the flu-like virus a global emergency, although experts say much is still unknown about the pathogen, including its lethality. The total number of infections in China rose by 3,235 on Tuesday to 20,438, and there are at least 151 cases in 23 other countries and regions, including the United States, Japan, Thailand, Hong Kong, and Britain. Meanwhile, the Kerala government on Monday declared the coronavirus epidemic as a state calamity after a third student tested positive for the infection in the state. The Delhi High Court today granted more time to the centre and Delhi police to reply on a batch of petitions on the violence that unfolded in the Jamia Millia Islamia campus on December 15 during protests against the Citizenship Amendment Act. The court listed the matter for further hearing on April 29 after Solicitor General Tushar Mehta said the investigation into police action against students in the campus, including the library, is at a crucial stage. During the hearing, senior advocate Colin Gonsalves, appearing for some students of Jamia, said 93 students and teachers filed complaints about alleged attacks on them by police, but no FIR has been filed against the agency till date. The other lawyers for the petitioners alleged that the government has not complied with the court order to file a response within 4 weeks of the last date of hearing on December 19. The bench, however, declined to pass any interim order and granted time till April 29 to the government to file a reply. The university had virtually turned into a battlefield on December 15 as police entered the library inside the campus and also used force following the protest against the CAA that led to violence and arson, in which 4 DTC buses, 100 private vehicles and 10 police bikes were damaged. With this, I conclude the Daily News Bulletin for today. We will be back tomorrow with more big stories of the day. You can log on to english.jagran.com to catch all the developments of the day. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Thank you. Goodbye.